Hey Zesties, I'm Michelle May and welcome back to my channel, Zesty Girl. I often get asked what happens after the Costco haul. What does it all look like when it's put away? And I have done videos on that before, but I don't do it very often. So today I've done it because usually when I go to Costco, I do a meal prep before and use up all the bits and bobs so I can really get a good understanding of what we need. I didn't have time to do that this time. So what I've done is while I'm putting the groceries away, I have basically pulled out all the vegetables and everything in the fridge that needs to be eaten. And today I did a huge meal prep. And if you haven't seen my latest Costco haul, I'll list it here, I think. So I've meal prepped Thursday night and Friday morning early to set myself up for the weekend. So in this video, I'm sharing with you that meal prep and then the final result, all the Costco put away, how it all looks, how the fridge looks, and how I've come to the conclusion that basically I need to do a quick ALDI shop today after work sometime today. So in this video, I can't remember how many dishes I end up making for the weekend. It's quite a few, but two of them are vegan. Two are big vegan dishes because Jessica's out and about all weekend. She's got rehearsals, she's got work, she's got ballet, she's got competition, she's got so much going on this weekend. So I've created two big vegan dishes so she can grab and take them out and about with her. So if this is the type of video for you, then let's do this. Okay, so I'll be meal prepping today using the Costco haul that you see here and also any leftover vegetables, meat, anything that I can find in the fridge that needs to be eaten, I'll be using that as well. No surprise, the first dish that I make is our favorite go-to pasta bake using a kilo of turkey mince, some leftover broccoli, some leftover spinach, and a little bit of courgette, I think it was, mixed together with some pasta sauce and our gluten-free pasta, and here is our go-to pasta bake dish. So that's one dish down. Next, I'm going to create a slow cooker recipe. I'm just making it up as I go along. So I'm just going to chop up some onion. I want to use the pork steaks that I got from Costco last Costco haul because I haven't used them yet. So I thought a slow cooker would be the perfect way to use up my vegetables that I've got. So here I am cutting up the pork steak into just big chunks. I'm about to do 4 trips to basketball. And it's sort of like 6 o'clock at night, so I'm really rushing. I mean, this is on speed, but I'm really rushing. And so in amongst this meal prepping, I'm actually going in and out of the house for these 25-minute trips. So it's a bit of a crazy night. Okay, so this is the pork steak being all chopped up. Okay, this is gluten-free flour that I'm going to basically coat the pork with. Oops, and there's the label that tells me that it's gluten-free flour. Okay, here I am coating with flour the pork. Now, Jessica comes home and she's going to the ballet tonight, the Australian ballet. So I realized she's going to need a meal before she goes. So I'm going to grab 3 or 4 pieces of the pork out of here, throw them into a fry pan with a whole bunch of vegetables I've already cut up, and try and create something for her for dinner tonight and also for her lunch tomorrow. Okay, so here is the pork, it's all done. And here are the vegetables I'm going to use for Jess. Here is the pork into the pan. Okay, so I'm just going to make it up as I go along. I threw the vegetables in and then I'm going to throw some coconut aminos in, some mushrooms, just try and get something juicy and stir-fry going on here. There it is, look, beautiful. And of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't throw in at the last minute into every dish I make just about, oh, there's the coconut aminos, a big handful of spinach. I also used up some rice that was in the fridge, some brown rice, and threw that in as well. So it looks delicious. Half for tonight and half for her lunch tomorrow. Okay, so the pork goes into the fry pan to basically brown, and then once that's done, I throw it into the crock pot. And then I'm going to add in eggplant and onion. And a tin of the tomatoes from ALDI, the cherry tomatoes. And some mushrooms. Then I'm going to add some vegetable stock in there. And here is the final product. And it's going to slow cook for, I think, about 4 or 5 hours. And this is the end result here. I seasoned it with pepper and salt, some mixed herbs, basically I just throw whatever, and paprika, I just throw it all in. Okay, then I cooked some sausages, and this is not all of the sausages. They've already been eaten by the boys, just come by and grab them. So that's the end result. They're going into the fridge. Then the next morning, here I am cooking up a bag of ALDI stir fry with some curry powder. I'm adding to it eggplant, purple cabbage, coconut milk, a tin of tomatoes, mushrooms, and I'm making our favorite curry. In goes tofu, and this is our favorite curry, vegan style. This is so delicious, and I don't know, my camera just cannot capture the color, but the color here is amazing. This just turned out so beautiful. So this is going to be put away into the fridge. Oh, of course, before it before it gets finished, it always has to have its spinach thrown in. So here's the end result. Delicious. Okay, and then I've got a few bits and bobs left, so I'll throw an onion in with some eggplant again and purple cabbage again. And I'm about to create. I have no idea what I'm going to do. This is like art to me. Okay, bean curd. I've got some bean curd left. I throw that in. A little bit of tofu I had left, so I threw that in. Now I'm looking at the colors, throw some mushrooms in. Thinking it needs something else, so I think carrot. Carrot's orange. That'll look amazing, so I throw that in. Of course, the spinach will be going in at some stage. Here it is. So the spinach is going in. And then to flavor this, I put turmeric, I put sweet basil, I put mixed herbs. I just threw a whole lot of flavors together, and that was the end result. Now this dish is delicious. I've just had it for lunch. But I expect it to be sort of served with hummus or guacamole or maybe cottage cheese, something like that. So it won't be just on its own. It will be served with something like that. So here it is in its container for the fridge. Looking delicious. Oh, I added tomatoes too. I can see those. Added fresh tomatoes in there. And that's the curry that's going in the fridge. That's its container. It'll be covered with tin foil. So they're just going to cool down. Now let me show you the fridge. Okay, so I've got boiled eggs that I've made while I've been doing this. There's ham and then the pasta dishes there. In the white container is the pork stew. There's the sausages. That's a space for one of the vegan meals. That's the other space for one of the vegan meals. Going along, we've got some soup. We've only got a few tomatoes left and a few cucumbers left, even though I only went to Costco 2 days ago. There's our bit of salad, vegetables. I've got the tomatoes that I got at Costco the other day and a few avocados and cucumbers. So no wastage. Once again, no wastage. I'm so excited. Now let me show you where else I put the Costco haul away. Okay, here's the snack drawer. So we've added the Tom and Luke balls from the Costco haul in there. We've also got gluten-free muesli bars left from the last haul and some water. And that's our snack drawer. Here's the pantry that I reorganized a few weeks ago. It's working so well for us. See, it's still tidy, it's still clean. I'm still so happy with it. So sometimes just getting things organized, as I say, next level organization will really help you. And so this is the pantry, still looking amazing. The pantry gets fed from the storage underneath the stairs. And this is why I know that I need to go to ALDI, because it's looking not that great. I've got a little bit of gluten-free pasta down there, lots of tins of tomatoes because I use them so much, not that much pasta sauce left. So, and there's no tins of tuna for Tom. We're just missing a few bits and bobs that I will need over the weekend. Okay, the last thing I'm going to cook today, and you're not going to get to see it, is a lamb roast, and I'm going to do that so that I can have cold lamb meat to go with salad over the weekend and make sandwiches with and that sort of thing. And here's the final fridge with everything in it, basically for the weekend, all stocked up and ready to go. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See ya. Bye. I can see all the signs I tried to fill